All right, let's just talk about gals can't be kind to an otaku. Now, I realized that I've been watching a lot of rom-coms, right? And that honestly, it is a waste of time. But now I can I can create content on it, right? The first one I'm gonna do is gals can't be kind to an otaku, and the premise is this guy, Seo, right? Seo-kun or Takuya, or what they refer to him as Otaku-kun or Otaku-san. I don't remember which one, right? This guy is an absolute loser. He's really into this like Pokemon meets magical girl anime, right? That's meant for like children, 5, like 10 to 5, I don't know, 5 to 10. And uh he gets seated behind this Gyaru girl named Ijichi, right? And she's like, "Hey, bro, let me borrow your eraser." And he's like, "Fuck no, you can't borrow my eraser. This shit is limited edition. This shit is fucking ice on my wrist, right?" And Ichichi's like, "Shit, my fault. I didn't know you was like that. I didn't know you had it like that." And I think Ichichi's friend then comes over, Amane, and she's like, "Whoa, that's the coolest fucking eraser I've ever seen." And he's like, "Hold up, this is some niche shit. How do you know what it is?" And she's like, "Oh, my sister likes the show, actually." He's like, "Oh shit, really? Let's talk about it." And she's like, "No, no, no, no. I don't fuck with that weeb shit, right?" And he's like, "Fuck, you're right. No one would talk to an otaku like me." And that's what, and the whole premise is like them just becoming friends with the otaku. It's cute sometimes, right? But what really pisses me off is actually just how much of a loser this main character was in the first couple episodes. Like, this guy was an absolute fucking drag to watch. Obviously, that's how most of these rom-coms get catered towards men start off, where it's like, "Oh yeah, I don't talk to girls. I don't, never really had friends, no social interactions for me," right? Fuck that, dude. Actually, no, never mind. I don't want them to be competent, like, all the time, but, so it'd be nice to see a change of pace in these shows for the main character to be competent, which is what I did like in Polar Opposites, where it was a little more realistic, right? Like his character was built around being a loner. But we're here to talk about gals. We're here to talk about gals can't be kind to an otaku. Now, let me go through some of the characters of the show, because in these rom-com shows, it's more about how they interact and like the events that take place over like the actual story, I guess, or I don't know. I'm just talking out my ass. We have let me go back through. Ijishi is like this Gyaru girl, very popular, very, I'm rooting for her. She's the one I'm rooting for because she has put in the effort to talk to this guy first and foremost, and she's low-key teaching Otaku-kun how to be like a normal ass dude. Like, she's like, "Hey, bro, let's go watch movies. Let's go like do some games, right?" And he's pretty good at this stuff, and he's learning to like interact with people normally. So shout out the Gyaru for like setting him up for success here. But unfortunately, throughout the show, it's very geared towards Amane because they spend a lot more time together because she is secretly also an otaku. That's fine, Obviously, the main heroine's gonna need some competition, or not even the main heroine, but it's two of them are the main girls, right? I hope it doesn't increase more than that because right now the dynamic is very fun. Everyone's friends. Like, that's what's chill about this. Like, he's low-key a piece of shit because they both asked him out on a date, and he's like, "Oh, we could just all go together." Like, dude, you gotta pick. You can't just be a piece of shit all the time. But they're low-key chill like that. What else happens? Amane, which is the brown-haired chick, she is also popular. She's also like surprisingly really dumb. Like, like she looks like the more like composed, more scholastic looking girl, but she's actually a fucking airhead compared to the Gyaru, who is traditionally the airhead. But no, the Gyaru is really smart. She's smarter than the main character and smarter than Amane. Like, if she got 400, the main character got 300, and then Amane got like 100. Like, she's actually dumb as bricks, which is insane. And we have more people rooting for these characters. On Amane's side, she has her honorary sister. Her name is Sayu Amamiya or whatever, right? And Sayu's like, "Hey, bruh, I got you." They dap up, and she's like, "Hey, I know you love this guy, and I'm gonna help you." And Amane's like, "No, no, no, it's not like I like him." It's very obvious she does. But Sayu's a W wingman. I'm not gonna lie. Like she sets him up. She's taking pictures of him because Ijichi right now has the lead on pictures. We're up to like episode 5. I'll catch up more once more episodes come out. And what else happens in this show? Yeah, and for Ijichi's side, she's got like 5 brothers. She's the middle child of 5 brothers, I think. And that's fun too. Over the course of the show, you know, they get to know each other better. He gets to weeb out on his favorite anime for little kids, which is really weird. Like this, I still find that a little perplexing that he's just really into that show. But at the same time, I'm watching this show, which is geared towards children as well. So, you know, it's kind of like a loser judges loser situation here. Although I do think there's levels to this shit, and I would never be compared to this guy at all. Anyway, slowly throughout the show, you know, the Gyaru's like, let's hang out, let's chill. And he learns to be more social, and Amane slowly comes out of her shell of not wanting to be deemed an otaku. And it culminates into a double date where Amane takes him to buy some weeb shit, and then the Gyaru takes him to the movie. And they watch a W movie. It was like Shark versus Zombie. It was Shark versus Zombies. That's funny. It's a pretty funny show too, yeah. And after this double date, I think we go to the festival. Or was it a festival? No, it wasn't a festival. It was the... No, yeah, it was like a sports festival where he had to play ping pong, Amane had to play basketball, and Ijichi also had to play ping pong. And all the men are just fucking, like, jaws drop for these women. Which, I guess I get it, you know, if you're just a pervert in high school. Well, all these kids are perverts, I guess. And Amane balls out, dude. She actually cooks in her sporting event because I guess that's that's what she's good at. She's good at sports. The Gyaru, she sucks. Not gonna lie, low-key ass. So is the MC. The MC plays baseball. The MC plays baseball, and he's like, oh, these guys are gonna shit on me. I low-key suck. But nah, his teammates are pretty chill about it, and that's what I fucked with. I fucked with when other dudes like came up to the MC and they're like, hey, bro, don't even worry about it. The pitcher. He's on the baseball team, like, we're just here to have a good old time, bro, like, and if you want, like, we could go hit up the karaoke after this, because, you know, you tried your best, you swung, you didn't hit a single ball, but you tried, and heart is what matters. And I was like, oh, shit, shout out the fucking baseball people here, dude. They're low-key, like, bringing this guy in. I would love to see more of the main character getting dude friends, because in these shows, it's usually, like, oh, the dude's a loser, and then he has all these female friends, and then the dudes hate him, because they're like, you can't go out with this chick, she's too hot for you. And that kind of pisses me off, but I do like that he is getting more dude friends. I don't think we're ever going to see like an actual friend that he makes that is a dude, but I'm glad that they included a bit of content where he does just fit in with a regular group of dudes. Now after that, I think they also go to their own karaoke stuff, and there's some more hijinks of, you know, them, you know, having their moments together, and then we get to like the beach part of the show. And at the beach part, we get to meet one of her oldest brothers, who he's a pretty chill dude. Like, he acts like an older brother. He's like, hey, bruh, don't be trying no fucking funny business with my sister. He's like, dude, I would never do that. He's like, what the fuck? What do you mean you would never do that? Wait, you don't think my sister's bad enough? You think my sister's a fucking piece of shit? He's like, no, I didn't mean that either. So yeah, it's like he you know, the brother's trying to gauge how good of a person Otaku-kun is, and I think he does a pretty good job. They get up to some pretty cool stuff. Their fits are fire, not gonna lie. And then we get like this cute little like battle between who gets Otaku-kun. It's like the little brothers of what's her name? Ijichi are like, hey bro, we got pictures, we got the movies, like what have you done? What has he done with Amane, huh? Like how can you compete? And she's like, well actually they said they wanted to do freaky stuff at home. And he's like, what the fuck? How do we compete with that? And then the little brother's like, well we're fucking masters and diamond in Apex Legends. And I'm like, hold up, W ball knowledge, what is this? Dude, these kids are like 10 too. How are they that high? I've never even reached masters, I don't think, on Apex. So these kids are cracked. They have a future in gaming for sure. And I think that's up to where the show stops. Overall, the show is very entertaining, I won't lie. It also falls into the trope of literally anything the MC says, the girls are like, oh my god, he's raising me up. Oh my god. And it's like, guys, this it's not that it's not that serious. He's saying some corny shit right now. The intro's a banger. The intro's actually low key fucking fire. I would for sure add it to the anime playlist. It, I just can't get over like every single thing this guy says. They're just like, oh my god, this guy's the best. This otaku-kun guy, he's the best. Let me think. What else? Yeah, I don't know. That's about it. I mean, like, there's not much to say. If you like rom-coms, you're gonna enjoy the show. Like I said again, I'm glad that it's just two girls and that these two girls actually get along and they're not rivals. Like, it's a nice change of pace for a show to actually have two friends who just like the same guy and they're not gonna fight over him. Eventually, they probably will, right? But for now, they're in this sweet spot where they can just be friends. But that obviously has to come to an end at some point, unless this just never gets a season 2, which is very common for these shows. But yeah, that's my review for episodes 1 through 5, I think, so far. I don't know when the rest are going to come out, and I don't know if I should do weekly reviews, or like a whole, at the end of the thing, review. I'm for sure going to just make different types of reviews and see which one pops off the most, see which one people like. Hopefully I can actually stay consistent with this idea. Rom-coms is a very delicate area to like navigate though, because you don't want to come off as like some fucking creep, right, who just watches anime girls. But it's still entertaining. Like, even like you kind of just treat it like sports, where you're like, hey bro, I really like, me, I'm rooting for Ichichi. Like, she's put in the work, she's put in the hours, she's like asked him to go to places, she's like, let's go on dates, bro. Amane's more like, hey, let's just check out this anime shit, which is cool, right? Like, that's also a method to bag a dude. But Ichichi's like, she's putting herself out there. She's like, hey bro, like, we're gonna take pictures, we're gonna do this little TikTok dance, let's go to the movies. And I respect that. I love Ichichi's grind. Like, she's going for it. Amane's kind of just, she has the common interest buff right now, right? She has that advantage. But I'm really rooting for Ichichi. I just have a preference for that type of character over Amane's type of character. Don't get me wrong, right? She's cool too, but I am an Ichichi glazer for sure. So I really hope it ends with her winning, because if not, I am like 0 for 5 on me rooting for one of the characters and them just losing to some bullshit. Like, it's either childhood friend, or first love, or some other bullshit, dude. But yeah, I'll see how this goes. That's about it. Like,
Why does Sigma say that? This is fun. Like a 6-year-old.